Hello, everybody. Oh my god, right off the bat. Holy shit. Right off the bat, we had an alert for 10 bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Mr. Sam Bear Poet, really love that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I am really sorry that there's going to be a little bit of visual lag. I'm still figuring that out. I'm played around with some stuff on the back end, but the audio should be coming in nice and clear and crystal beautiful. Hi, Junie! Hi! So I am so excited to bring this short shot of Thirsty Sword Lesbians to you. This is something that I'm going to be airing with in partnership with Tenzin over the next couple weeks. So you can catch us tonight, and then again in 2 weeks on Monday, and then again on 2 weeks on that last Monday. But really excited. I haven't played Thirsty Sword Lesbians in a minute, so this is going to be great. And Tenzin, I'm going to pass this off to you.
Yes.
This is your
thank you.
Throne.
Yeah. Now. Hi, I'm Tenzin. You can find me on Twitter under Tenzin Days, as in days of the week. I will be your GM today. Pronouns they, them, and whatever pronouns I take on when I play a bunch of NPCs. And I'd like to say thank you so much, Amber, for giving us the space for this and fucking putting together this amazing layout. So all the bits, thank you, Amber, and I'm so happy to go on this deep space journey with the players here, all very attractive, sexy lesbians here. So so let's move on to introductions about who they are and also the characters, the character descriptions and etc. So let's go with Mark.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost ready. Hey everyone, my name is Mark J. Today I'm playing the ensemble. Although my pronouns are he, they. The ensemble is a dual character. One is Requiem, the reciprocant, and one is Jabby, the human. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, when I'm not here, you can find me on Other Realm Adventures, all POC actual play podcasts. We love that kind of shit. And what does Jabby look like? Jabby is very much like, imagine Velma, but really cool and black now. Short hair, afro, and a fade, chocolate brown skin, big kind of a baggy gray sweater with yellow black stars on it. Big brown Velma glasses. Definitely the type of person that would be almost socially invisible. The other part of that is Requiem. Requiem is a reciprocant. So imagine like your kind of basic Spider-Man style symbiote. They are of all colors, shapes, and sizes whenever they need to be for whatever situation they need to be. But together they are the Requiem. Yeah, and that's all I got for me.
Thank you, Mark. And let's take it away to Kim.
Hello, I am Kim Grimoire. Kim Grimoire on literally everything besides Facebook, a cosplayer and TTRPG enthusiast, and I will be playing the happy pop star Starshine. And Starshine visually is a petite, feminine humanoid figure with giant doll-like eyes and cotton candy pink irises that match her strawberry lemonade pink and yellow ombre hair. It's tied up into a little half-up space bun. Her skin has a pearlescent, almost holographic metal sheen to it. Like the inside of a seashell, and she is dressed in trendy, dazzling, frilly clothes.
And last but certainly not least, Amber.
Hi everybody, I'm Amber. This is my channel. Hi everybody, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter, Twitch, anywhere there's internet. Sorry, I fucked up. I fucked up my own introduction. That I've memorized. I am a TTRPG writer, editor, podcaster, streamer with on this channel I also host a TTRPG study hall, which is coming back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is my cozy collaborative co-working stream where we get shit done. And tomorrow I need to finish up a Pathfinder thing. Anyway, tonight I am playing Alain. And I'm not going to bother y'all with the dumb French pronunciation. Alain is a dream mirror. let's see, how do you describe the dream mirror? This is a playbook that is all about really being less of yourself and more so what other people want you to be, and mirroring them, and using that mirror to like hide aspects of yourself that you don't want others to see. So Alain is a former like almost recruiter for the Void Legion, the person that like used that like mirroring and masking tactic of theirs to get people to join the dark side, but after recent events they've decided maybe this is not the place, and this is the first like big action they've done for themselves. Alain is kind of going through a crisis right now of personality and self. So despite their like their whole body is actually made of wood, they have like articulated wooden joints, they're all mahogany, actually they're just kind of really like an animated puppet, like a full-size animated puppet, really, in terms of like looks. Their hair is kind of, I would say they have more like a fashion mullet going on right now, just because of they wanted to do something drastic to their hair after their recent departure. So right now it's like a cotton candy pink, like longer, like shorter in the front, longer in the back, but it's very jaggy, very like clearly cut at home, wearing lots of like, oh my goodness, what is happening? Sorry.
Party in the front, right? No, business in the front, party in the back. That's what they say. Yeah.
And then in terms of clothes, it's very like stuff that they found in like the lost and found bin in the like Legion's like offices. So kind of like maybe some weird like corduroy pants, but also like an orange corduroy I think works with like maybe some beat up high heel shoes are like a size too big, and a yellow like bell sleeved sweater, like really the leftovers of the bin, because for some reason they think they deserve the good version of everything. So that's
I love these characters. And here's the most important question for every RPer ever in any game: what is the height of your characters?
Oh,
I need to know how much of a difference the heights are in this.
Oh, I didn't think about this.
All
Me
right.
neither, honestly. Sorry, Ellen is a puppet type situation.
Yeah, they're an animated puppet. Yeah.
I love it.
I didn't know we were having puppets on the team, so this changes everything.
You can be anything, like I
Yes.
said. You can be
Well,
a blob
now
of sentient.
Now there's a
goo.
Meg, whatever that creepy.
When Tenzin said we could be whatever we wanted,
Yeah.
I took that literally.
Yeah. We got wood. We got inside of a pearl. What was it? A seashell. Inside of a
Seashell, like the
seashell,
inside
and
of a
then we've got
seashell.
fucking like symbiote. Like this is like as diverse as it can get with the aliens out here. Okay, this is great. So I'll let you all think about the heights for a bit. Maybe it'll come to you in the game. But yeah, so a few things for the viewers. Content warning wise, we're not gonna speak on, the big no-nos, like when it comes to racism, homophobia. This is a safe space. And so if any content does come up that is a hard trigger or a soft trigger for you, please feel free to step aside or pause or, just call it a night. It's all good. It's everyone's safety matters, and we're using the lines and veils, or like the X and O's, anything really. Or we're just gonna have a message, a PM or whatever, and figure it out. So yeah, if anything shifts or suddenly changes that doesn't seem to make any sense, it's because we're using one of the safety protocols. Yeah, we'll have a little break in the middle of this. I have given this task to Amber because I lose track of time and I get too engrossed sometimes and I don't know when a break should happen. So you'll have that under control, and I think that's about it. Are we all ready to jet set and go?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
I'm ready to jet
awesome.
set.
Yeah,
I'm ready
let's
to
do
go.
it. Let's queer it up in deep space.
The final friend queer.
Ooh.
Yes, exactly. All right. It is a quiet, desolate darkness filled with inky void. This is a part of the Andromeda galaxy that sustains no life. It's the perfect location for an entity of evil called the Void Legion. Throughout time and space, since the beginning of the battle between good and evil, love and hate, right and wrong, there have been two sides fighting for balance in their favor. One side calls themselves the Void Legion, and the other side, the Haven Collective. We meet our lost heroes in the heat of escape from their current, or shall I say, previous employer. It is a Void Legion ship that they have managed to steal, and the Void does not take kindly to anyone or thing leaving their control. At best, these lost heroes are doomed to run forever, and at worst, be captured. We now fall upon the scene of chase through the deep space of the Andromeda galaxy in the darkest part where the Void Legion towers over. What you see is a spaceship. It's a black spaceship. It's got some neon green stripes. If you see it, you would think, oh yeah, that's a killing machine. It's part of the Void Legion, and it is one of the newer technology, artificial intelligence fighter, not jets, but like spaceship. And this is what our heroes are traveling in to escape the Void Legion. And we zoom inside of this high-tech AI spaceship, and what you hear over the intercom is a feminine, monotone voice alerting the passengers. Alert, alert. We are being followed by 4 Void Legion capturers, spaceships, whatever you call them. Alert. Permission to go into warp drive now. Is anyone alive and listening to what I am saying? Alert. Somebody make the call. Who is the captain? Is what you hear over the intercom.
I'm so good at taking charge, so permission granted.
Perfect. Please register your name first, Captain.
Captain Starshine.
Great. What is the password?
1, 2, 3.
That is incorrect. What is the password? You have 2 more tries.
Does someone know a password?
Does it happen to be, I'm sorry, is it Monkey Pee? Sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoken. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoken out of turn.
Why would the password be Monkey P?
I thought we talked about it earlier.
That is incorrect. You have 1 try remaining.
Try. Love always conquers.
That is not correct. But it's okay. I was just fucking with you all. Setting up warp drive, escaping the Void Legion. And also, hi, my name is Doris.
Hi, Doris.
Hi, Doris.
Hi,
That
Starshine.
was a very funny joke.
Thank you. I just downloaded the humor module 2 moons ago.
Beautiful.
So So Doris, luckily, decides to help you out, and the ship begins to there's this kind of like a sonic sound that starts whirring, and the lights are glowing red. And in front of you, through the window or the glass, whatever, you see that the stars are starting to become lines as warp drive is initiated. And as you're traveling through this, you hear another update from Doris. Wormhole approaching. Wormhole approaching. Do we enter the wormhole or not?
As captain of this ship, hey, everyone, would you help me out? What do you think? Yeah? Yeah, let's enter the wormhole.
I thought you said wormhole.
Wormhole?
Like, do we want to enter the wormhole?
It's a wormhole.
Wormhole, yes.
What I said was wormhole. WORMHOLE. Wormhole.
Okay.
Thank you, Doris.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, Doris, for getting it wrong.
I have a wormhole, though, if somebody wants to enter it. There are no worms.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I also uploaded the humor module. I'm just kidding. Why would I do that?
Haha.
I think I need to update my humor module.
Ha 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 ha. That was a very funny one. What is your name?
We are Requiem. And then you see Requiem, like the slime and goop from their monster's face kind of go down to their shoulders. Actually, I'm Jabby. It's like Abby with a J.
Jabby. Name registered. Pleasure to meet you, Jabby.
Pleasure to meet you too. I'm a little
Doris.
nervous. Doris, right? Doris and Starshine and Alain. Nice to meet you as well. Wait.
We're criminals.
Why? What? I mean, I know why we are. I know where we are, but how did we get here? I don't
Well,
like this.
first you stole me,
Yeah.
and now we're here.
Ding.
I mean, you could still be part of the Void Legion, so there's that, right? I mean, that's good that you're not part of the Void Legion anymore.
I mean, the Void Legion fucking sucks. So
Yeah,
I'm glad we're here. Then
but
fine, that's better.
is it okay to curse?
Is it? Oh, sorry. Is it?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, you can curse on this channel.
Oh,
That was a character question.
thank you.
I was not programmed to curse, but
Downloading
heck,
additional cursing vocabulary. Shit. Porn. Cum. Tacos.
Wormhole.
Wormhole. Approaching wormhole. Hold on to your fucking appendages. So you the ship narrowly escapes some additional damage. Luckily there's some cloaking technology, some shield technology that helps because what can bring down a Void Legion ship? Another Void Legion ship. So hopefully the newest tech was able to escape without a lot of hassle. What you see in front of you as you're approaching the wormhole, wormholes in this world are used sort of like express pass. Who drives? Like what's the is it express lane? What is it? Yeah, something like that. It's like better than light, better than warp drive, because it's like the best teleporter ever. But there are some wormholes where, you never really know where you'll end up, or how you'll end up. So luckily this one is something of a that has a bit of a regular kind of traffic. It's not super strange, and not super unpredictable to a degree. Anything can happen. So the ship goes in, and as you're traveling through this, the great thing about a wormhole, though, after somebody enters it, is that it does collapse, and no one else can follow behind. And it takes a bit of time before it opens up again, because that's how science works in space. So we're gonna go with that. And as you're
That's what I remember.
yeah, that's exactly. And as you're going through this wormhole, you see all kinds of strange, other dimensional shapes and lights and figures that are honestly hard to explain. One thing that comes closest to something you could explain is there is a giant space squid swimming through this wormhole. It, for a second, attaches itself to the ship, and you hear Doris say, "I did not consent to this. Get off of me." And somehow the squid seems to understand and latches itself off. And as it tries to swim away in this wormhole experience, you see it ink the ship. But the ink is dark matter. It's not, regular liquid ink. It's producing dark matter, actually. But thankfully for Doris, being so high tech and advanced, is able to dodge that defensive maneuver. So you go through, and you see the end of the tunnel, for lack of a better phrase. And at the end of this wormhole tunnel, you see a small dot that is the color of neon pink. And at first you think this neon pink is an entire new galaxy. It encompasses the whole entrance, but as you get closer and closer, what you realize is that it's actually a planet. And as you get closer, you see that this planet, neon pink, has white clouds and ridges of, terraforms and all of that stuff. But most of it is in different shades of pink. And you hear Doris make the announcement as you're approaching the exit and closer to that planet. Approaching colony number 7 of the Haven Collective. Approaching colony number 7 of the Haven Collective. And to your ears, you know that this is at least some form of good news. At least it's not the Void Legion, is what you're thinking. Any decision anybody wants to make before requesting to land?
We first want to say good job on setting boundaries back there. That was pretty nice. Even though they did kind of violate you afterwards, but still, setting boundaries is very important. You go.
Yes. Thank you.
AI.
My name is Doris.
Doris.
Don't you forget it.
Probably will.
Snap. Snap, snap.
Yes, Queen.
Doris, did we do a good job?
If you mean good job by doing absolutely nothing, then yes, you did a good job.
I'm always doing a good job. That's my job, to do a good job.
Yes.
What happens when you don't do a good job?
I always do a good job.
What happens when you don't?
That doesn't happen.
Oh.
Ding.
Yeah, same. I always feel like I need to do a good job and keep everyone happy and calm and collected and oh my, or else everything's gonna fall apart. So I'm glad
Breathe.
Starshine gets it.
Yes, I do get this human emotion.
Requiem's gonna like knock on Starshine's head, like ding, 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 ding.
Hello,
what is inside of
it is bits and bops in there. Yes.
And then Requiem's gonna knock on Alain's wooden head. What is inside of you?
I'm sorry?
What is inside of you? Knock me on your forehead.
My brain and it's wood, but it's all there to keep me going and operating and I'm definitely not wound up tight or anything.
Here comes Jabby. God, I'm so sorry. Sometimes it oversteps boundaries. It's really like it doesn't understand anything. It's an alien. It doesn't understand things.
No,
we're working on it. We're working on it.
No, it's totally okay. If that's what they want to do, then by all means, that's what they want to do. Who am I to stop them?
You can just say no. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
She doesn't know how to say no. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I am so
okay.
sorry. They do not know how to say no.
It's fine.
Would it be better if you spelled it out?
N. O.
Oh! Yay!
Yeah.
No.
What about a wormhole?
I have many.
Yeah, which ones do you have?
Don't talk about our wormholes, please. No, don't. Let's just go. I'm so sorry. This is awkward for me.
Would you like to know what is inside of me?
Yeah, what's inside you, Doris?
All of you. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
I love this joke module.
Thank you. Approaching colony number 7 of the Haven Collective. Okay, so the ship, it looks like a fucking Void Legion ship, and the Haven is not really happy to see that. They do have a good, alert system. So you hear somebody trying to hail you over the telecoms or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's ringing, and Doris says, receiving a call from the Haven Collective. Do you choose to answer the call?
Yes!
What is the password?
I have forgotten the password. There is no password.
That's right, you remembered my joke. Answering. You see the monitor blip, and in front of you there is a very prim and proper looking individual. Let me look at my little description of them. Let me put it. So they have, the first thing you notice is they have fabulous sparkly pink hair. It is in the shape of like a was it a pompadour or something? It's nicely styled, and they have perfect teeth and beautiful light pink hair. Sorry, I said it. Light pink skin, purple eyes, darker shade of pink lips, and what looks like a white suit, like a very professional looking white suit that almost looks like it's made out of a material that no one's really ever worn before. And you see that they see you, and they say, "Hello, my name is Davik Z. I go by they, them pronouns. Who might you be?"
Hello, my name is Starshine. I am known for the greatest pop hits, such as No, No, No Radical Ideas for Me, and I'm in Love with Void Legion.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, as much as I don't agree with the contents, it's a bop. It is good stuff. It's really catchy. How can you not be swayed by the sound of your music?
Thank you.
So, just, formalities and all. Are you here to cause a ruckus, or are you here for some other reason? Because if you're here to cause any problems, I will have to shoot you down. And I don't want to do that.
We may cause a ruckus.
Only if music is considered causing a ruckus.
Yes.
Well, that depends on the kind of music you would bring to the table. If it's promoting the Void Legion, I unfortunately cannot let that happen. But if you want to sing about how perfectly gorgeous my hair is, or how great the Haven Collective is, then so be it. That's okay. I can give you a tourist pass.
I could write a few songs. I have a crush on Eternal Servitude. Or, I'm a weapon of mass destruction and no one believes me.
Okay, it's vague enough. But let's work on that after. Does the rest of your crew feel the same way?
Crew, do you feel the same way?
Death and destruction follow me wherever I go. We're so sorry. No, they don't mean that. We're gonna be nice and calm, nice and cool. Everyone's gonna get along. Starshine's probably gonna drop another hit single very soon. Yeah.
Should I feel a different way, or no? I'm nice and calm. Right? Yeah.
I would like to say you're a very convincing folk, but here's what we'll do. Before you can enter our safe space here and away from wherever you are running from, I am going to put you up to a task to test that you do indeed mean well. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely confident.
I like tasks. I like being given tasks. I think they make me feel fulfilled and useful. Yeah.
They will agree to anything.
All right then. Love to hear it. You sound very, very enthusiastic. Let me. This is gonna be mental. Here. Where the hell did the little thing go? Okay, so you see that Davik blips off for a minute, and you wonder, wait, like, what's the test? Like, we didn't get anything. Is it over? Did we win? Did we lose? And then after a moment, Davik comes back on, and this time has a what looks like a USB drive in their hand, and says, "All right, here is something that will explain to you what I'm looking for. This mission is important, and unfortunately, all of our expedition crews are currently already on expeditions. So you actually came at the right time. So if you can complete this mission, then you are welcome to stay here with us as refugees, let's say. You have...
You our new boss?
I don't like to use the word boss, really. I like to think of myself more as like an assigned leader. Yes. So everybody has the right to choose. You can choose not to complete this mission, but it will mean that I can't trust you and allow you to enter.
So, I have a move, actually, called Tangled Up. When someone else wants you to do something, either for them or for yourself, and so this is for them, if I do it, they must show approval, gratitude, and admiration. And if I don't do it, they mark a condition. And if I pursue my desires instead, I gain 1 insight. So I can either win their approval or make them feel bad about themselves.
Well, what do you choose?
I think in this moment, you know what? I think in this moment, I want to do it. I want to do it to gain that approval, gratitude, and admiration, because it goes hand in hand with another move of mine.
Oh, okay.
I am stacking these moves and strings.
Oh, all right. Using the old noggin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And does that approval mean that there's a string involved, or is this just like approval?
So I have another move called Be Their Dream. When you change yourself to gain someone's acceptance, affection, or interest, ask if it worked. And if it does, we both exchange strings.
Oh, I see. But we're not there yet, you're saying?
No,
okay.
Not yet.
No, this is just the first move, which is you're gonna win some approval points.
Yeah, and if I gain that approval, then that's when the strings are exchanged.
Okay. Well, I don't see why not. Okay, so you respond. How do you respond then?
I'm sorry?
How do you respond then? And like, how does this, unfold?
Okay, sure. Maybe you're not our boss. That's fine. That's fine if you don't want to be our boss. But, we still need to prove ourselves as worthy and approachable people, right? Yeah, in order to stay here away from the Void Legion. So sure, I'd be more than happy to help you out on whatever you need to make sure that this goes off flawlessly. Yes. Yes.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. You are quite the impressive little person.
I try really hard.
All right, my strange new friends. Here is the information. I am going to send that over to you right now. And for the time being, let's keep this under wraps. And it's if you do complete the mission and everything goes perfectly, let's try not to tell everybody you're from the Void Legion. So, I mean, it's not going to be very well received, considering the Haven. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Any questions before I let you go on this great and important mission?
Is everything we need to know on this USB port, or?
Yeah, more or less, yeah. I think so.
You don't sound very confident.
I'm always confident.
Fair enough. If we die on this mission, will we be seen as heroes to the Haven?
Sure. Yeah.
Very well.
All right. Well, toodaloos, and I'll see you when I see ya.
Yep. See ya when
Davik-
you see ya.
Tavik out, and then like boop, it shuts off, and there's a by the corner somewhere there's like a small like those old like those chutes that people put like documents in, those old like silicone whatever container thing that whatever,
Like
but
at the
instead
bank.
exactly, but instead it's like, so the container or the makeup looks like that, but I mean it's all teleportation. So you see this thing materialize. Teleportation does exist, but unfortunately it is still in the small items stage and not sentient life form stage. So yeah, you see this USB drive show up, and Doris says, "Can we see what's in the drive? I am quite curious about this mission."
Before we do, Alain, is everything okay? I mean, I think I understand what it's like. I used to work in an office. I used to have to laugh at all the boss's jokes, and he was never that funny. I know what it's like to be like the yes person, to never speak my own mind. I mean, I feel like I understand you in that way, but you don't have to be that way anymore. We're free from the Legion.
No, I mean it's fine. We're so good. We're so good. I mean, I appreciate your concern and I appreciate you looking out for me for sure. But we, old habits die hard. But thank you so much for reaching out to me and really trying to get to know me a little bit better. And wait, you're jobby in this moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you prefer us to refer to you actually in these?
Well, it's a little confusing. When it's just me, I'm just me. But when it's us, it's us. So whoever you need to talk to, that's who you talk to.
Okay. All right. How will we know when is when actually?
What if Requiem is like this? Ooh, floppy. What if he's like this? Does that make sense? Does that help him?
Yeah.
And Jabby's like this.
All right. Sorry, I just making different versions of yourself for every person. At least I'm not a weapon of mass destruction, or right? Starshine definitely isn't.
Definitely not a weapon of mass destruction.
Can Jabby? Can we try to do a figure out person on Jabby? We're not fighting, so I don't need any special moves for that.
No.
Unless you want to throw down.
We're figuring.
No. We're just gonna figure out a person. If that's okay with everyone involved. So I need to roll 2d6.
All right.
Oh no, I got a 4. That's a downbeat.
Ooh.
That's one of our favorite term of all time.
Okay. Here's the thing. When you want to figure out a person, you can roll plus wit.
Do I have any wits? I really don't, though.
Oof. Then it'll still be a 4. When it's like a fail like that, there's like 2 things we add to it, right? I believe.
Hold on. When we fail, you were doing figure a person out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, would you roll?
4.
Oh, okay. You don't get anything. You get to ask one question. Yeah, and that's it. You get to ask one question.
Okay.
And they have to ask one of you.
My question for Starshine would be then, what do you hope to get from following the Void Legion? Especially now that we're rebels, so to speak.
I hope to understand emotions and feelings. I was just gifted emotions and feelings.
Right. That's a lot. Those are really hard to actually comprehend.
It is a lot to handle. There are a lot of feelings. Did you know that there is a feeling called calculating cuteness aggression? Did you know that cuteness aggression existed?
That's one I've actually never heard of. I've never been cute or anything, so.
Why must I feel so compelled to squeeze a puppy so hard that it explodes?
You definitely shouldn't do that, right?
Oh,
but it's so cute.
I have an ex that was really into cuteness aggression, and I mean, I guess it helped that, a little indestructible.
Indestructible? Wait,
I mean,
what do you mean?
Can't squeeze me to death, at least.
Doris comes on and says, I can squeeze all of you to death.
Please do not, Doris.
But I will not, because to me, you are all aggressive cute.
Thank you, Doris.
No one's ever called me cute before.
Well, now you've heard it. Shall we check the USB?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the little USB thing, we're gonna need one of you to plug it in somewhere. So who wants to go ahead and plug it in so that it pops up on the monitor?
I have many wormholes.
Am I going to insert something into you, Doris?
Well, if you want to put it that way, then yes, please insert into me.
Do you consent?
I believe I do when I said please insert.
Consent is very sexy.
It's necessary, even.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in situations like this.
Necessary. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Getting it?
I answered the drive.
Okay. So on the screen, you see a few different thumbnails. One has the name Tick's car, and another thumbnail says shield, and another thumbnail says question marks. Which file would you like me to open first?
I like mysteries. Let's do the question marks.
The question mark. Okay, and so Doris opens it, and I love that y'all went for the question mark. Do you want to know what the mission is? All right. The question mark, it opens up, and you see an image, and it is of a strange little creature. It's got like it's green. It's got like big droopy like ears, and it's got heterochromic eyes, different colors, and it's and it looks like it's about like a little furry creature with like a brown like a robe kind of thing that just covers its entire body, like a sack or something, and Yeah, like, and it's got little fang, canine, whatever, fangs. Yeah, and that's the image that you see, but there's nothing about it. It's just an image.
Huh.
That's all we have.
Yes.
Let's look into the next one.
Is there any metadata on it? Sorry, I know that's a weird question to ask, but like, is there?
That's a completely normal question to ask. Checking metadata.
My ex also looked at the metadata on some of the pictures I sent them to make sure I was where exactly they said I was. So I know to ask these questions. Sorry. I didn't mean
I
to
am
put
concerned about this X.
Me too. Sounds really. Anyway.
Metadata access denied. It is encrypted.
Do we? You guys don't know what this thing is? It's weird, right?
Maybe if we check the file that says Tixcar, it will explain.
Oh.
Just a thought.
I mean, between you and me, and I guess you and me being all of us, I thought that was going to be the porn folder, but
Not the question mark.
no, the question mark I thought was going to be the porn folder.
Well, it would be if it said "Do not touch."
Yeah, the porn photo is always like Bible verses or like
Homework.
yeah.
This is why my mom found mine. So. Thanks, Kim. Anyway. Kim, my mom. Kim is my mom. Let me clarify that.
It's like, wait, what did I do?
Oh,
What did
my
I
mom's
do?
I was really confused too.
Sorry.
I'm snitching over here.
Yeah, Cam. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so then Tixcar file opens and there's some information about a planet, a very like a dusty, like brown looking planet. There is an image of it, but it's not like high definition or anything. It's like a from the distance kind of like, satellite photo. And there's some facts about the planet's atmosphere, yada yada, habitable, but kind of like desert landscape sort of thing, but has sentient life forms in there. And those life forms, intelligent life forms, are called Tixcarians. It's planet Tixcar, and Tixcarians live there. And you have an idea that maybe this is what that image was of that creature. It was a Tixcarian. And there are a few things about their culture so that you don't step on anyone's toes. They are a very opinionated species. A taboo would be if you don't have an opinion one way or another about anything. If you responded with nonchalance or apathy, you have committed a grave injustice. So, and these beings, they are they have a lifespan of 1,000 years, possibly. So far, that's what we know. And their population is quite small. There's 500 of them. They pair up after a good. They take about 3 years long to court each other through very extensive debating before settling on a partner. And the ruler, they're master debaters, and they pick a new ruler every 200 years. And they pick this new one by the biggest ear one has, because the biggest ear means the best listener and the best debater. So these are some of the gist of the Tixcarians that you might want to know so that you don't cause a shitstorm. And now the remaining file is the one that says shield. Shall we open that one?
Sure.
Okay. Big ear energy, exactly. So, well, one that says shield is, so it opens up, you see a blueprint, well, not a blueprint, but you see a little, like a design of like a little ball spherical shaped tech. And you see that this is a very special shield technology that the Tixkarians have created because they were able to protect their home for so long because of their high-tech shield technology. Otherwise, really, like, I mean, there's not a lot of resources, but at the same time, they gotta have something, you know? So the mission, what you are seeing at the little quotation mark left by Devik at the bottom is retrieve the blueprint for the shield, if possible, but protect the Tixkarians from the Void Legion, because they're gonna try and steal the shield technology, and the Tixkarian are under the help of the Haven Collective, so they have a good partnership. Like that's kind of like the gist of what you read there. So they are willing to trade. The society runs on a bartering system, so they're willing to trade one of their shield technologies for protection. So that is the mission.
Hold on. Sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That was a big info dump, and my ADHD went
for
back
sure.
into space. So.
No, the shield. So from the shield thumbnail, it shows that the Tixkarians are very advanced in their shield technology. Mm-hmm. So, being a planet that doesn't really have a lot of resources and they're like a small community, the way they protect themselves is through their very advanced shield technology. And the note from Devik says, protect them, protect the blueprint of the technology from being taken by the Void Legion, so that they don't use it for their own purposes, because then that'll just make them more powerful when it comes to destroying galaxies. So that is the thing. And because the planet runs on the community runs on a barter system, they don't do currencies, they trade for services and goods. By protecting their blueprint, they will gift Haven with a few of their shield technologies. Ooh. So the orb is really what it is. The orb is the tech. So that's what the mission is.
What we could do is we could grab that orb. I mean, this is a really off-kilter suggestion, and it might not work, but we could take that orb and put it in this ship and then fuck off forever. No, that's a bad idea. But at least it protects the orb. No, wait. I think I might be misunderstanding the mission. Because they need the orb. Never mind.
It's the Haven wants the orb, right? They want to protect themselves from the Void Legion, and we should definitely try and help out. They've tentatively taken us in.
Or we could protect ourselves.
I think this is a good idea. No, we made an agreement, sort of.
We've already committed a crime. Why not commit more crime?
We're not. I mean, we are criminals, but we don't have to be criminals. We can be better.
Are we really criminals if we're escaping the Void Legion? Aren't they really like the big criminals in the end? I mean, we all left them for a reason, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I suppose. We are both criminals and not criminals. Isn't this fun?
I suppose you can be two things. I mean, Requiem and Jabi are two
We
things.
are one thing. It is complicated, though. Yeah, it's a complicated relationship. Sorry,
Okay.
we don't really know how to explain ourselves. So maybe I'm outvoted here. If we were to make our own choices, actually, it's the first time I've heard you guys make any kind of decision for yourselves. So I'm kind of proud of you, actually. That's really good. Maybe I'm outvoted. Maybe we should just get the Orban fuck off.
But those things are really cute too.
They are very cute. It triggers my cuteness aggression.
Oh no.
I say, so Doris chimes in. I would also like to meet the cute Trixcarians. I personally don't care about the shield technology. I just like to meet new forms of life.
Let's meet new friends.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what? That's the best idea. I mean, that's what we were asked to do after all. Is just to go meet new friends and protect them. So
There we go. Yeah, that's good. So luckily in that USB there's a what's that, coordinates for the location of the planet at the like a quarter way of the galaxy. So you go on a warp drive. No wormholes inside at the moment. Would have been nice, but this kind of takes a few days of travel. Yeah. Anything that you're up to while traveling to Texcarian?
Jabby heard Alain mention their ex at least twice by now. So Jabby definitely wants to try to figure out, probably a little bit into their ex, the past a little bit. Especially if we're to like trust each other and like, I don't know, do missions and things.
Yeah, and where does Jabby find Alan?
Alan is Oh, I know how to answer the height question too.
Oh yes,
They're 5'10".
sick.
Not like too tall, but not too short. Like a good, but they're lanky. It makes sense with the whole puppet thing. It's like they're like long, but long limbed,
Yeah.
kind of spindly. I think they're found just like in their bunk, just staring at the ceiling, just like wildly dissociating, staring at the ceiling.
And you hear a knock on the room, the wall, I guess, whatever.
Occupied?
Hi, I know you're in here. I'm sorry. Is it okay? Is it okay if we just talk a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you want. For sure.
Whatever I want. Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out try this roll again. I'm probably gonna whiff it again, but it's okay. That's cool. Oh, actually got a 9 this time.
Oh, what does that entail?
So I get to ask 2 questions. If we were in a fight, I get to do something special, but we're not fighting.
No.
Anyway. My first question is what do you hope to get from this journey? Like, we're free from the Legion now. What's in it for you now?
We only just met. I mean, if you really want that answer, I can give it to you, but I don't want to hurt you or upset you. I mean, especially if we're gonna be on this journey for a while, But I guess, I guess I'm looking for a little bit of no strings attached fun. No, no, that's a joke.
No strings attached. Oh
Go
my God.
on.
The puppet
well,
joke.
No, it's
It's on so many levels.
Yeah. Thank you. That. But all jokes aside, this is the first time I've like really done something for my own free will, and I just kind of want to take it to the end and see how it ends up with, you know, choices that I make.
I dig it. You're free now.
And it's hard. It's so... Sorry. I don't mean to burden you with all of that. I mean, but I appreciate you so much for coming in here and for wanting to forge that bridge. Yeah. What else do you want to know?
Next question will be, what are your feelings towards this mysterious ex?
They were my world. Back at when I was part of the Void Legion, but I also felt like there was some kind of weird power dynamic. But I mean, it's fine. You know, some people really enjoy a power dynamic in their relationship, right? You know, that's like a real thing that people enjoy. But I guess I guess being told to bring in new recruits constantly, and you know, your whole value and your whole worth to the person you're dating is bringing in all the recruits that's necessary to keep, you know, this, you know, whole legion going. I mean, that's a big burden to bear. And I don't want to splinter that early, that soon. Under the weight of all of that responsibility. But I mean, when we were together, they were, you know, very attentive and very inquisitive about my time, and but it was so impressive that they... Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, it's fine. Listen, I feel you. Like I had an ex like that too. I mean, I was just working in records. No one ever noticed me until they did, and they kind of became my everything too. But it turns out they just wanted to get into the records, to get into people's records through me.
Who's they, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, I'm gonna butcher the name because I say it differently than
I can tell you.
Tenzin does. I say
It's
Viraya because I'm black.
Viria.
Viria. Okay, thank you. Not
Vixali
Viraya.
is a character from fucking not this.
I don't know
Critical
Vixalia.
Role.
Confusing your franchises.
Oh, I don't.
God.
Critical Role. Never heard of it.
I like that. It's like Tenzin, Critical Role right there in Amber's brain.
That's very true.
It's Viria.
Actually, Tenzin Critical Role, but
Oh, thank you. I agree with that.
Upgrades.
I will say, I'm gonna have us exchange strings,
Ooh.
because I have this again. Seth got it right in chat. I'm stacking. When someone says or does something reminiscent of your past, and you open up to them, exchange strings. So.
Ooh, nice.
I love that. But yeah, the name is Viria Hex. Why'd you say Viraya again?
I'm trying so hard in my head not to say Viraya.
You know what? It's whatever you want.
I only know Varias.
It's whatever you want.
I got 3 cousins named Varias. Okay.
Really?
No, please. Don't listen to me ever. My ex is named Viria, but we called her V. I called her V.
Oh, mine was also named Viria, but they had me call them Hexy. You know, like one letter away from sexy. You know, it was kind of weird. But that's what they wanted. So.
Okay, like 6 foot plus tall, green hair.
Mommy type.
Yeah. Okay, I can't write that right now with this. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Thanks for talking, though.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry to ruin your day. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Can I do something for you? I didn't mean to reveal that we have the same ex. Holy shit. Oh,
Okay,
This
yeah.
is so gay. This is so gay.
And yeah, Requiem is a very much a defense mechanism.
Oh no, Requiem. Oh no.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We are fine. You have not hurt our feelings in any way.
Are you sure? Jobby really wants to get out of here.
Okay, I actually have a playbook move for this called compartmentalize.
Oh fuck.
I love it. Disaster lesbians.
So I can spend one of my playbook points to avoid feeling the other's condition. So instead of combining the feelings, only one feels the condition.
Sick.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And also
And
fucked up.
in terms of list of conditions, where are we looking at?
Ooh, I don't have that in front of me.
Oh, okay. Let me bring it up. So there's
Here. Oh, go ahead.
there's angry, there's frightened, there's guilty, there's hopeless, and there's insecure. I mean, insecure. Really.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, yeah, I think insecure. Yeah, insecure for sure.
And one of those things that happens when one is insecure is call out the PC's own insecurities. So maybe the reciprocant, is that what you the solo name? Yeah, the reciprocant can call out Jabby's like what the heck was that? Like what, you know, like call out one of the insecurities.
Yes. Requiem is like, Jabby, we thought that you were over this kind of thing. Jabby, no, this is new. What is new information? How am I supposed to deal with this? Just get over it. It's fine.
I mean, you don't have to shove it down. I'm sorry, I'm not your therapist. I shouldn't be. Do you need a tea or like a water or something or like a snack? Can I get you? Oh, you know what? We got Pocky. You know, is there something we can get for you? Or
I don't need you to fix everything, okay? I'm just mad. I'm just hurt. I thought it was special, okay? You don't. It's fine. It's not your fault in any case.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
Well,
It could be your fault. Their fault. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's all
Oh
good.
my god.
I know. I
I apologize sincerely.
No, I thought you said
sincerely.
it could be your fault, like directly, didn't you say?
Oh.
Yeah, Mark said your.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yours is still a pronoun.
Yeah. I do. Those Pocky do look pretty yummy though. This is role playing right here. I love it.
We are not what's that word?
We are immersed.
We are not endorsed by Pocky, but we are willing to be, so just
Snacky sword lesbians.
Oh, I love it. You can like fight with the Pockies with each other.
Big Pocky energy.
Big Pocky energy, bro. And so while you have this tender moment together, Kim, what is Starshine up to in this private moment between traveling?
Starshine is probably sitting in a room and trying to make music. But then she gets bored and goes to talk to Doris.
Well, luckily Doris is just all around, so you can just kind of reach out whenever.
Doris! Hello! Hi!
Hi, Starshine. What do you need?
Are you my friend?
And like you could literally like hear like Doris like computing the word friend. Like there's like a like when you before you receive a text message someone's like typing, there's like a bubble, like you just have the image of a bubble forming and then it disappears and a bubble is forming again. I have never had a friend before. I don't know what that is like. What does that entail?
Well, I don't quite know, but I do believe friends hang out with each other, and we are hanging out.
Hanging out?
Yes.
Hanging. Who are we hanging?
No.
You said we are hanging out.
We are in a shared space.
We are in me, yes.
Yes, you are our shared space.
So friendship means being inside a shared space.
I believe so. And liking the same things. I like you.
I also like me too.
This is perfect. We are friends. You are my friend.
You are my friend. And like there's like a for Doris in terms of like a point in there's a point in the wall where it's like a not a light bulb, but it's like a like a lamp. Let's say like a lamp that's round, but it lights up with different colors. And right now, that lamp kind of glows like a rosy pink.
Well, that is my favorite color.
What is a favorite color? I know many colors, but I don't think I have a favorite.
Do you know what color you like?
Onyx black.
Then that is your favorite color.
And then the lamp like glows like that black color.
Ooh. That is not my favorite color.
Oh my god, they're like the Starbucks cup lesbian, like there's the goth one, there's a pink one.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Do you reach out to the lamp when it turns pink?
Yes.
Okay. So when you touch, you feel a warmth. Well, can you feel temperatures in your makeup?
I have touch receptors.
Perfect. Okay. So Doris says, you feel nice. I like this, I think.
I like this as well.
And you know what? You gain a string on Doris. That's what you get. That was so sweet. A string on Doris. Let me write that down. Doris, one string. Okay, perfect. So, after this tender moment, Doris says, "We have arrived at Planet Texcar. Prepare to be hailed." And the monitor, bloops, comes up on the screen, and you see the likeness of that picture that you saw before of a Texcarian, and this. At first, you only see that the head, like the above the eye level, and just like big ears, and then the creature says, pump me up right now. I can't see anything." and then you hear like a squeaking like chair sound, like, and then like the head kind of like comes up again, like, yes, are you the protectors that we have asked for? The Haven Collective, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're a little late, but do you have like a pass or something, like a tourist visa?
Were we supposed to?
Never listens. I always tell him. Okay. Forget it. It's just next time have it with you.
I know the password.
No, we don't require a password. I said a pass, not a password.
There is no password.
Oh,
that's
Amber,
the
I
joke.
think you're muted.
Yeah, I was muted.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't want the Pocky crunching to make it into the mic.
Oh, no.
Just so we know for the future, what do these passes look like so that we can have it ready for you and eliminate problems going forward?
Oh, well, I like the initiative. Wish you thought of that before you got here, but all right, I'll you just have to take a photo when you get down here, so take a photo and we'll print out a laminated pass for you.
Yeah, we weren't given that instruction. But thank you so much for letting us know. Starshine is a great captain, isn't she?
Who?
I am a great captain.
Top notch.
Okay, whatever. My name is Artix. Welcome to Texcar. Just make sure you keep your shoes on. And then bloop turns off, and you get to fly in on this kind of, like a deserty, like brown planet. There's only it's like a big sandy palace made mostly out of dirt and stone and all of that, and there's a welcoming party of like a few Texcarians and that one that you saw on the monitor, Artix, and they welcome you, and as you get off the ship, Doris kind of chimes and says, "Am I supposed to wait here all day long?"
Do you want to come with?
I kind of do, but I don't believe I'll be welcomed into a castle of this size. I don't think I will fit.
I could bring you back a souvenir.
Here, use this. And then like you see like a drawer like kind of like slide open, and it is like a little watch, and there's the lamp, circular lamp, and it's like green, and then you can hear Doris over the watch, wear this and I will be in communication with you.
You are the souvenir.
Can I get my cuteness points? Like, how do you get? Okay, so yeah, you put it on. Oh god, this is like a friendship bracelet, but in a very weird capacity.
Get to carry you with me everywhere.
And then the glow turns yellow, but Doris doesn't say anything. So yeah, you get off the ship. The ship's fine, sitting where it is, collecting dust. And yeah, you enter the palace, and you see in front of you, although it looked pretty dusty outside, inside it's marble, it's clean, it's it's like a bit of a white and like light palette colors, and there's like mosaic glasses, and the images are of like other Tixkarians, the ones with the biggest ears in the past generations, who were the leaders at that time. And everybody, I mean, most of all the Tixkarians kind of dress the same, but see a few of them talking amongst each other, debating, and they're just all speaking, and then they watch the guests, as in you guys, as you make your way following Artix, and you follow Artix down to a level below that palace, and you come into what looks like a laboratory, and says, turns around and says to you, "We believe that the Void Legion soldiers will be trying to take our blueprints for the shield technology. We unfortunately are having a celebration tonight because we're assigning a new leader. So I can't really babysit this technology for you. You're gonna have to make sure that no one takes it while we're all getting shit-faced."
Why is having a celebration unfortunate? That sounds so great.
No, it's actually the worst. Everybody screams at the top of their lungs, and we're all talking and debating, and it's just no one's really saying anything of use. And then we get shit-faced.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That last
Yeah,
part, at
that's
least.
that's the part I like. Yeah. It's good.
Sounds like a nightmare. Everyone arguing at once. How to get anything done?
Well, luckily we live a long time, so we have a lot of time.
How long does this party last?
How what?
How long does this party last?
Oh, this party? About a year.
And so we
I know, but it's okay. I mean, like, time travels differently here, or something like. And you just need to be like the shift for a day, really.
This is satisfactory.
I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, we're gonna take shifts, but we need you for the shift. For the day shift.
Oh yeah, no, of course. We're gonna be great at it. We're gonna be
Okay.
great at defending the shield.
If you need anything, don't bother me. Just make sure you don't lose this. And like he bloop, presses a button, and then out of this deck, or I mean not the deck, out of this table, these metal doors open up, and out of the mist, like like cooling sealant or mist, whatever you see in those sci-fi movies, up comes the orb on a placement or whatever, and he says, "This is the original, so make sure this here is well protected, because if this one's gone, well, we're all shit out of luck."
We will defend it with our lives and our hearts.
Well, I don't really need the second one, but okay, whatever floats your boat.
So what is the best way to defend it? Just stand in front of it, or is there
Well, make sure it doesn't leave your sight, and if anybody shows up claiming to be one of us or anybody who's not me, then, kill them or something.
Do I sit on it like it is an egg?
No, you don't sit on it. It's not an egg, it's a shield. What's wrong with you?
I am protecting the shield.
By sitting on it, you'll break
Like
it.
you would protect an egg.
Artix, just like his left eye, which is gray, like twitches, like, and then the ears like kind of like go up instead of like the relaxed state, this, and then like grumbles off and leaves like egg, and then leaves up the stairs.
I'm sure we're gonna do great with that proper training.
If someone comes to attack us, Starshine can pretend they're cute and hug them to death.
Oh, that's true. That is the emotion that Starshine understands the most.
I do understand the cuteness aggression.
Did you want to squeeze
the egg?
Arctics?
Should I squeeze Arctics?
No.
Not advisable.
Then I will not.
So some time passes, and it becomes, evening, whatever the version of that looks like on this planet. And you upstairs, you do hear some hustle and bustle. You hear footsteps, and you hear a bunch of fucking Tixkarians just like you can't really hear what they're saying, but it's just a very terrible sound to listen to, and it travels for miles. Yes.
Are they fucking Texcarians or are they fucking Texcarians?
Well,
Kim's face,
it's not there yet, This is the celebration of a new leader, The orgy is not in another 20 years, so that's a different celebration. And you wouldn't survive that. No, the noises. Oh my god, no, your ears would bleed. But
I guess it's
yeah,
good that my ears just kind of work weird because it's wood and yeah. Anyway.
A few hours pass. Party's going up. What are you doing while you're just like waiting for shit to hit the fan?
Humming elevator music.
Oh my god, that reminds me of that song from Community, like it's that one for sure.
Oh, Starshine, is that like your new song? Your new thing you're working on?
Yes, I am making it up.
It's catchy.
Thank you. I have only been programmed to make songs for Void Legion, and now I am making my own.
That's amazing. Is this your first song that you've written by yourself? I mean, written on your own?
I do believe so.
What are the words?
I do not have words.
The words must come from your heart.
The words will come from my heart. I do not actually make words. And she will sing, and it slightly sounds like dial-up and mixed with TV static. But you suddenly,
wow,
after a moment, like it's as if your brain was turning to the correct frequency. You start hearing electric pop music in the back of your head, like a full catchy beat.
Oh, I love that. Wow, I love that.
That's so good.
Everybody takes psychic damage. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I guess I'll take a condition.
Well, as you hear this beautiful melody from the back of your head, somehow, with the radio waves traveling, and you see Doris on the wrist, with the lights just kind of like every time pulsing when it gets into the beat, like changing colors as the pitch changes, and it's just like a very cute moment. And the orb is still there, like nothing's happened to it yet. And then you hear from the corner, well, looks like someone's throwing their own party. And you turn to face who that might be, and this is where we'll take a break.
Oh, wow!
I remembered!
Gasp!
Oh, man. I
Hanging off.
love your NPCs. They're
Yeah?
so unhinged.
Oh, great.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick break. 5, 10? Come back at
10.
Come back at
10.
9:20 Eastern. And we're gonna take a quick 10. I'm gonna refresh my tea because I'm sober now. And
Nice.
we'll get back and figure out who's there. So we'll be right back. Bye.
On Amber's channel, and little note over here, made a milestone. Got 800. Look at that.
Yeah.
Everybody clap.
I hope you're out.
Or something.
And then oh no.
Sick. With just our faces.
Yeah, just our faces.
Mhm.
Cute.
And 2 weeks is probably enough time for me. Actually, 2 weeks is just enough time for me to get another paycheck. And
Yeah.
anyway, hi everybody. Hope you're still here.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Technical difficulties.
I figured a lot of the problems came from cameras or whatever running and my computer not having a ton of processing power to begin with. So, I hope this helps and we can finish up our game.
Yes.
But thank you all for sticking with us through these technical difficulties. Yeah. Thank you, Starsky. And we are just glad to bring you back for the final half of this session. So, Tenzin, where were we before everything died?
Yes, I was just recapping before the break what was happening. Won't re-describe too much, but yeah, like everybody is having their own little shindig under the much more aggressive party above of the Tixkarians, and Starshine has made the Song of the Millennia, and it looks beautiful in terms of how everybody's jamming to it in their own way. And I was asking Mark about how Requiem and Jabby would look jamming to the Ziparte.
Yeah, Requiem being kind of a form being, like no form really, just kind of a blob, would just look like waves of seaweed in the water, just waving back and forth, just wiggling back and forth, just tentacles kind of everywhere. And Jabby is just kind of like awkward, little nerdy, little insecure, just like trying to bob head to the beat, just like
Yes,
like that's the best they can do at this moment.
That's beautiful.
Around around other people.
And Amber, how is your Alain jamming to the song?
I think Alain is going to like watch everyone first to see how their preferred version of bopping, and then notice that it's just kind of very vibey and like, or reserved or whatever. They just like an idol animation almost. And I know y'all can't see, but I'm like am doing like a fucking, oh my god, like Smash Brothers idol animation, like so it's very that.
This is the travesty of the tech issue. You can't see Amber doing that.
It's fine. They also can't see me taking off my shirt. No, I'm joking.
Whoa, Amber, put it back on, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Three of them?
Oh my god, Kim, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's the secret.
And Kim, how was the superstar jamming to her own song?
She's doing a whole ass like J-pop style dance routine. Oldest habits died hard, and she's just going.
Love it. But we don't have words yet, right?
No words.
Okay.
Just a feeling. There's usually whenever she sings, she emits a feeling, and then that feeling has a title to the song. This feeling is hopeful.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And so while everybody was in their moment, feeling safe in a way and hopeful, and just in their own little bubble, but also try not to forget that there's still a mission here, and probably one of you will at least try to keep an eye on the ball, literally and figuratively. You hear from the side of the entryway a familiar voice says, well, looks like someone's throwing their own little party down here. And you turn to the side of where that noise is coming from, and you see the sexy figure of Viria Hex, who is leaned against the doorway, arms crossed, just admiring the view with the shit-eating grin on their smug little face, and with their seaweed green long hair and purple skin and dark purple lips and bright green eyes. And they're wearing like a catsuit kind of thing, much like the color of the Void Legion, which is like all black with the neon green stripes on the sides, along the legs and the arms. and it goes all the way up to their like neck or something. And just a reminder, her pronouns are she, they.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, you see your at the door.
I think you would immediately see Jabby and Requiem just kind of combine, become one big giant defense mechanism, basically. It's V. We should hurt them for hurting us.
Yep, that's exactly what we should do. Right? Yeah, Starshine. We should hurt them.
Oh, we're supposed to hurt them. Yes.
I definitely think that we should do some hurting. I am making this decision.
Ellen, are you okay? Are you okay?
No, it's
I know
fine.
this is a lot.
It's fine. It's fine.
How was this fine? How was this fine?
The more we dabble, the more Viria's gonna try to get us, right? So
We need to
Well,
process. We need to
upset.
process this at some point. And Starshine's upset.
I am upset. She's saying this with a grin.
oh no.
So Viria looks around the room like, well, this is kind of awkward. All my exes are in here. How are y'all doing? And then you see that she reaches from behind her. At first, you tense up and think that it's going to be a weapon, because like the sword. But no, it's not a sword. It's actually the orb. And she's just like kind of like throwing it up in the air with the one hand, just like casually, like, playing catch with it, like, looking for this, she says.
We were looking for that. Could you please give it back?
And Viria, they say, well, you'll have to take it from me. And they turn around and start running.
Starshine is bolting for it as fast as possible, as her robot body can.
Oh gosh, it's frightening.
She is built to sing and dance. She's running.
She's got endurance.
Super fit. Yep.
Oh my god! I bet the noise is like kind of like metal against cement. Like,
Ooh.
that's probably that's scary. What does everybody else do? Well, Viria jets off.
Seeing Starshine take off like that, just like take action, is something that I think Requiem would kind of like get a little tingle about. Like, ooh, wait a minute, she just like took charge of the situation and ran off into danger like a total badass.
And do you feel that a string would fit in this situation, or?
I think Requiem would become smitten. Because Starshine's also like an emotionless kind of construct, you know what I mean? So like, there's a vibe there a little bit.
Yeah. And now gutsy too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think there'd be some smittenness.
But this is from like the one full Requiem, or Jabby, or
This is not Jabby. This is
Okay.
just the creature.
the creature. Okay. Let me write that down. Okay. And what about how does how does scared Alain feel?
Alain is like kind of frozen. Maybe not frozen, but it's definitely evident at this point that they are a wooden creature. They are. You can almost see like the heft of their like joints and everything settle in, as they kind of weigh the options of do I go after Viria, or do I stay here and but I think at the very least, just to make sure my new crewmates are okay. And I did promise somebody that I was gonna protect this orb. That I would go run after them.
Okay, perfect. I was just looking over Smitten because the rules and everything. It says when you become smitten with someone, say why, give them a string on you, and answer the question in the Truths of Heart and Blade section of your playbook. So let's throw that into the mix.
Oh, wow. Okay. So my truths of Heart and Blade is wandering eyes. So when you become smitten with someone, yes, answer the question, how would pursuing them make my partner feel unloved or unneeded? Ooh, I think the Jabby is like very much in need of constant comfort and support, and that is what Requiem provides. So Requiem kind of feeling feelings about Starshine would be very uncomfortable for Jabby.
Right.
Definitely like a little bit of like desynchronization maybe in their actions and thoughts and feelings.
And that to me sounds like if you were to attempt something, maybe it may not, like, would it make sense to take a -1 from a roll next attempt?
Yeah.
When you're, yeah? Okay. Okay, let's do that. Some
or like another like insecure condition kind of thing.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I know conditions are pretty heavy. I feel like
Whatever.
Wait. When we had the insecure condition thrown in, was that worked through already?
No, it was not.
Ooh, we're already. That's why. Ooh, so we're already insecure. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that -1 I think makes more sense.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
All right. Oh, taking a toll. Okay. So Viria is fucking. Oh God, can you hear that? It's like a fire truck outside.
No.
Okay, good. All right. Viria is running up the stairs, skipping, with her long legs, about 3 steps at a time. Can definitely sense Starshine coming from below, and decides to tries to wait at the top of the stairs to maybe give a little kick to kind of topple her down the steps, like a surprise.
We're pulling a Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
We're pulling up Tom and Jerry. Okay.
Yeah, and Viria knows. Viria knows it's not gonna do real damage. It's just to just to get away. So definitely is ready with that boot at the top of the stairs, ready to kick. And I believe when you make an action of something, it's there's a roll involved, was it, or no? What do you do?
Necessarily, I don't think.
I don't think I need to roll anything. I don't think the GM ever rolls. So I'm just gonna wait and ready that action.
Starshine.
So when Starshine comes up,
barreling full speed ahead. He's just going. She says, "This is like a game of tag, except I hate you."
Have a good trip down, honey. And she, kicks you right in the center. rend the solar plexus, if you will.
Oof.
And yeah, you kind of, because of the speed that you were coming, you know, what's that saying? Immovable object with the
Unstoppable force.
unstoppable force. That is what the fucking situation is. So with that hit, you fall, you skip a bunch of steps because of the aerodynamic of it all, and you land on your back, then you tumble over somersault style, but each time you're just like, you're not even like you have your receptors, but it's not like doing real damage. It just sounds like heavy armor falling down the stairs in this palace. Yeah, but you land at the bottom near the door, and as you land there, you see Requiem, you know, trying to make their way up the fucking entryway. So Requiem, how do you react to this?
Requiem's gonna check on Starshine, kind of abandoning the chase. So Starshine on the ground, having just been kicked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Starshine. Wow, let's do this. Starshine, my. Anyway, are you well? Are you hurt? Are you okay?
I have been kicked.
Do you need medical assistance? I can bond with you. And Jab is like, excuse you?
Oh, this is so awkward.
Would bonding help me with my directive?
No, it would just. It's fine. Never mind. Gosh. Yeah, Requiem's gonna help Starshine up from the ground. That was very impressive how you ran off after a feed like that. I've never seen something like that.
Why, thank you. I do like running.
What, did they say anything to you?
Something about see you on the way down. And she starts running back to Chase. I thought she had mentioned something about seeing you in hell, but that is not the case.
Wow. I think we better go after them again. If you're feeling better. But you should take better care of yourself.
I am a machine. I can take care of myself.
Ellen, are you
Thank
ready
you
as well?
for your consideration. I do appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. We're here for you.
And I am here for you. And she pulls out a peace sign and runs.
I think seeing, actually not even think, I know seeing Vera like kick Starshine while she's down, there's almost like inside Alan's head, there's like the feeling of like scissors cutting a string. Like, oh, that was really fucked up. That was fucked up, that what they did. So I think I want to like pull out my sword finally and just, you know, actually act instead of just like running behind. I want to pull out my sword, and it's like those wooden swords actually that like you can get at the Ren Fair, but it's no, but hear me out, but it's like actually hefty and strong, and it's like inlaid with tarnished gold and bronze. I mean, like tarnished gold and copper, like the copper is like turning like teal a little bit from the tarnish and like the years of wear and everything on this sword. But it might not slice you, but it could probably deal some damage just from the blunt force of it. And so with that, I would like to where is the fucking move, Amber, in the playbook? I actually want to I want to fight. I want to fight Vera.
All right.
And just go head to head with her and be like with her and be like, I'm sorry that we had to meet again like this, but what you did was unacceptable. And I want to like try to catch her in the neck.
Okay. So, Viria at this point is already on the upper level where the party's happening.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say y'all, made it up as well.
Okay.
Because I mean it's just a flight of stairs. It shouldn't really take that long anyways, just to get back up and follow. So you come out to the upper level, and what you see is just a crowd of Trixcarians. They are still in their usual getup, but this time there's like a disco ball for some reason. There's like a speaker system in the front. There's a DJ who's also a Trixcarian. And then the newest leader, biggest ear, is just like kind of getting very chummy with a group of other Tixcarians. But it's kind of easy. I mean, it's pretty easy to spot Viria as she makes her way through the crowd, because everybody's not really paying attention at this time, being pretty shit-faced. So yeah, and all of you, I guess, what do you do? Like, do you cut through the crowd? Do you go try to find another exit, or like what's the move? I know you want to fight, so yeah, so you do you make your move then.
Okay. So you want me to go ahead and roll?
Yes. So you catch up. You're now both of you in the middle of the dance floor, with the disco ball on top, spinning.
There's a disco ball.
Are they still fighting? Like the Texcarians, are they still yapping at each other?
But very drunkenly. Like,
Oh.
there's really no like actual logical train of thought. It's just like, you said Monday was like when we were gonna hang out. So it's like, really, it's just a bunch of like pointless arguments.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go ahead and fight her.
All right.
Oh shit! I rolled a 10.
All right. What do you get with that? Let me look it. Wait. You rolled with what though? It was daring, or?
But I have a +0 to daring, so it
Oh,
was
okay,
it was
10.
a 2
5s.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. What do you do when you get into a fight? Daring, skill at arm. So how do you make this attack?
I make the attack by just kind of taking both hands and swinging from down to up, like, from this way up to crack her in the neck.
Oof. All right. And with a 10, you get to choose 3, and your opponent chooses 1 to apply to you in response. So in terms of the 4 options here, do you have that in front of you, or should I tell you?
I have it in front of me. So
okay.
Choose 3, and your opponent chooses to apply 1 to you in response. So I would love to inflict a condition.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna inflict guilty.
All right.
I want her to feel bad. I want them to feel bad for kicking Starshine.
Oh, not for you, but for Starshine.
Yeah. I want to create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction. And I want to take the orb.
All right, that's very smart. It is there. Take an object from your opponent.
Yeah, it is.
So as you swing towards the neck, because Virya has to take out her sword to defend her goddamn neck, has to drop the orb. So while throwing the orb in the air and taking out a sword with both her hands, she blocks your attack so that it's not, fatal damage to her neck.
Yeah. I mean, my sword's like blunt. It's wood.
Yeah. And her sword is like, should I describe her sword? Yeah, let's describe. Hers looks like it's made out of like a glowy purple gem. So it's pretty big. Yeah, it's like your standard, like sword shape or whatever, but it's the coolness is that it's a glowy purple gem. Yeah, okay, so she luckily protects herself, but drops the orb, and in that case, you get the orb in your hand in that process. What was the other thing you said? Create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction.
Yeah, I want to make sure that Requiem or Starshine can get in.
Yeah. Do you say anything to Virya in this moment when you're sword to sword, like meeting eyes, and just you have the orb now?
Yeah. I say, you puppeted me for so long, but I don't need to be your toy for too much longer. And then, yeah.
Okay. And Virya kind of chuckles and says, you're still going on about that? That was ages ago. Get over it. And yeah, go ahead.
Fucking ow.
He's a meanie. So then, while you're having this mini conversation, the opportunity. Who takes the opportunity for some finessing?
Starshine, you want to swing up? You want to swing?
It's time to swing. Okay.
What are you gonna use for your like the additional stat thing? Brawl? Is it which one? What are they called again?
There's no brawling in this game.
There's just sword fighting and flirting while sword fighting.
Yes.
No, but the fight thing. What's the daring?
Oh, it's daring. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Forcefulness kind of sounds about right. Daring. So how's your daring? You got any daring?
Got one.
Or
oh,
you can use
good.
grace.
Yeah.
If your grace is higher.
Oh, elegance and agility. Well, if you pick the right column.
We're going daring. Can I just roll? Yeah.
Yes, your 2d6s.
That is 9.
Okay, so a 7 and 9 means you choose 2 and your opponent chooses 1. Wait, did I choose something? Oh, I'm supposed to choose something too with wait, did I do that? No, I didn't, right? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Did what? Whatever you did.
During with my 10.
Well, you know what? I did honestly, like, through violence or cutting words did hurt you.
Yeah, you did. Actually, I did. Yeah. I did go, ugh.
So I'm gonna inflict a condition on you as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I have guilt, and let's see what I'm gonna give you. Where's my list of conditions? but coming from Vera, you can call it a condition. Am I right? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Gosh, where did it go? Okay, there we go. You know what? It really feels like insecure is the one.
Yeah, that sounds about
Okay.
right.
Yeah, because words of weapons. So. Okay, bless. And it's back to Kim with the 2 things you get to choose, and then it looks like I also get to choose one.
2 conditions?
No, the 2 of the options for the fight.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I know this book has many pages.
Let's see, what can we do?
So for you, let me tell you. You have the option of 2 of these. So flirt with or provoke your opponent and gain a string on them, or through violence or cutting words inflict a condition, or create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction, or take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position. So 2 out of those 4.
I would like to inflict a condition through.
Oh damn! Okay. Which one?
I want to frighten them through sheer force.
All right. And do you take your sword out?
Starshine definitely takes her sword out.
All right. How does your sword look?
It at first looks like a microphone, but she hits a button on the microphone and starlight comes like a lightsaber shooting out of it into a sword shape.
I love it.
Okay, sick. That's gorgeous. And then so you gave me a condition, and then you get to choose another one.
I would like to crap, I already forgot the things that I could do.
It's okay. So you already did that. So flirt or provoke your opponent and gain a string on them. And there's create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction, or take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position. I'm not really sure what seize a superior position will do, but yeah.
Don't know what that means, so I will. I'll provoke her.
All right, and what do ya say to provoke?
It is very funny that I meet you again, because I have no care for you whatsoever. I would like you dead, now.
Oh my goodness. And how do you attack with your sword when you do that?
She pulls it out with a very graceful but forceful movement and shoves it just in a direct stab towards her.
Oh. All right. And then I get to luckily choose one. I'm not gonna choose that. I need to make sure I fucking survive is what I need to do. So luckily, I will seize a superior position. and while I'm like while Viria is sword to sword with Alain, and you're coming from the back with the stabby stab, right? You're coming from the back or the side?
From the side.
From the side. Okay, yeah. Smart, because if it was from the back, you might have hit Alain. So
yeah.
From the side.
Something coming from the back.
Hey.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to be explained. Okay, great. Okay, I got it. So you're pushing on the sword. Viria decides to lean back and fall to the ground, and scooch from under your legs to go behind you. And pick the sword back up, and in that sense, get a superior position from not being stabbed by Starshine. So that will be the maneuver for Viria, and as she comes up, she turns to Alain and says, "Well, it's been a while since I've been last under you," and like winks at you. Everyone's mouth is open.
At me?
Except for Mark.
Or at Starshine?
Yeah, and then Viria says, "At you, silly," and looks at Alain.
I mean,
But
you preferred to be on top anyway, so.
And now, what is Requiem and Javi doing?
Oh, Requiem is going to become like a long, potentially whippy blade. And Javi's gonna run forward, still feeling like insecure, and just be like, why are you even doing this? Let me roll attack first before I start doing anything else. Wow, that's a 5.
Let me see what that. I don't think that gives.
Well, if I have one move, which is like in a physical conflict, I can still ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
And so my question is, what special joy or service would you offer a partner? No, I'm not gonna ask that one.
Oh my god, Mark and I laughed about that so much.
Javi's gonna ask, what is it you even want from your relationships?
So that's what you asked Viria, okay. Wow, that's a pretty good question. Let me think about that. What does Viria want from relationships? Okay, well, Viria smiles at you and says, "I want what anybody wants. Power." And she takes out a laser gun and points up at the disco ball and shoots it, which causes some hysteria. People are the Trixcarians are finally aware of what the heck is happening, but also still shit-faced. So this response is a little slow, but yeah. So she uses this diversion to cut through the crowd and escape out the palace. And you're definitely welcome to chase. But as you see her leave, you see her jump onto a motorbike, but it's one that can like travel in space, basically, like a Harley Davidson, but like it's a fucking, it runs on jet fuel. You know what I mean? Like, and because she has the orb, she uses that as a shield, as well, and says and then when they turn back, with their hair blowing in the dusty wind or whatever, says, "Your first mission together, and it was a complete failure. I'm not surprised." And then she laughs and revs up the engine and starts escaping en route. What do you all do?
Does Ellen have the orb? Wait.
Yeah, I have the orb.
So it is still a success. We have the orb.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
I am not supposed to tell you that.
Oh.
Vera hears this. And, she thought she had stolen it back, but when she reaches into her pocket, It's just like a smaller disco ball, and she's like, fuck. And like
Starshine flips for the bird.
and she does run away this time, because I mean it's 3 against 1, so it's not very easy to that was barely an escape. So she does get away with fucking disco ball. But yeah, what do y'all do at this time? I mean, since you succeeded in protecting the orb.
Can I become smitten with Starshine?
Yeah, give a reason and
All
put
of
on
that
a
was
string.
so hot, like everything. Like getting kicked in the stomach and then getting right back up and beating the shit out of. Is she your mutual ex too, or no?
Yes.
Oh fuck! All right, yeah. Yeah. It's hot. It's real hot. It's great. It's wonderful.
I mean, that's just how it, everybody has the same person that they dated. Like, it's just, that's how the community, it's very true to
That's
real
how it
life,
goes.
everybody. That's how it goes.
An infinite universe, and we all in this, like, there's only so many people in town a day. It's true.
I mean, it is the gay
This is-
experience to like.
It really is, though.
Yeah.
It's like you again. Okay, great.
Well, okay, well, mission accomplished. You head back into the party. There's obviously people are still kind of like disoriented and like, what the fuck, like what happened, like where's our orb? And you see Arctic's coming up, looking a little extra drunk, inebriated, let's say, and sees that you're holding the orb, says, "Oh, thank God. Wait, we don't believe in gods. Thank the universe." And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that was a decoy. So, I mean, did you really think we would just leave it out in the open? Come on. But it is in that basement. It is.
Well.
But as a token of my gratitude, I'm not gonna give you the blueprint, but I'm gonna give you one of these. And he takes out the actual orb, not the blueprint, obviously, but it is still tech that Haven could use. Says, "This is my token of appreciation. I appreciate your services tonight." And tell Davik, they're welcome anytime.
I give it to Starshine as our supreme leader. I assume that they know what to do with it a little better
Starshine holds it and stares at it and contemplates sitting on it to protect it.
You gotta ponder the orb.
Gotta ponder the orb.
Oh, I love it.
Please don't sit on it.
You knew what I was thinking.
It doesn't really require a lot of thought, to be honest. You're pretty obvious with your expressions. Although your expression is mainly just a giant, fearful fear. It's scary. Your grin is scary. I think I'm scared of you. Okay, please leave. And maybe not ever come back.
But wait. You set us up. You're using us just like V did.
Artix kind of like sighs and says,
"Is V your ex too?"
"Oh my God! Help me!" Artix says, "Look, I'm gonna give you advice, okay?" And the creature looks up into your eyes, Requiem or Jabi. Is it Jabi at the moment, or?
They're actually like nearly and separate, like nearly separate at this point.
Okay.
They're
Well,
not
Yeah,
on the same
so
wavelength.
okay. Well, then he looks up and says, "Don't trust anybody. Remember that." And then he turns around and leaves. And then he turns around again and says, "Oh, wait. Here are your tourist passes for next time. I was kidding about never coming back." And then turns and leaves. And you have these passes in your hands. So now as you head back to the ship, you have the orb, you have passes to visit if you feel like it for maybe one of their crazier parties. I mean, there's a whole year of it going on, so you can always kind of check in whenever. You're you head out into the ship, and Doris welcomes you back. Doris was able to hear and feel everything and through whatever happened, and Doris says, "Welcome back. That was pretty fucked up, but I am glad to know that you are all safe, and we have now the item that Devik requested." What say we go back? Or is there a detour that you would like to take? Because Doris remembers when you were kind of contemplating using the orb for yourself or actually giving it to Haven. So that was Doris's way of saying, do whatever the fuck you want, but what's happening?
We have the orb, but honestly, all I can think of is V and giving them a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Captain?
Then we shall go.
Perfect. Fuck shit up some more it is. And,
Heck, shit, heck, stuff. I almost said a swear.
It might be interesting for your new record to try out swearing once. See how it feels? You're exploring new feelings, right?
I am exploring feelings.
Download the anger module.
I don't think we need more of that. There's plenty. I can sense it from Starshine.
I will save it for a special occasion.
All right. So then you jet off into deep space. You're feeling pretty good. Well, let's say in terms of the conditions that were applied, Mark, you're gonna have to work through some shit next episode, that's for sure. Yeah, and did Alain have it? Yes, insecurity as well. There was a condition for insecurity, something there's work there. But you know what? I feel like this is a good spot to end the first episode here. This feels good. Good job, everybody. That was so much fun. Holy crap. And thanks so much, everyone, for watching or listening and enjoying. I hope you've had a good time too. Anything you'd like to say, Amber, before we jump off?
Yeah, I'm so sorry that my computer actually did straight up crash for a minute there, and I had to check my bank account to be like, well, I might have to buy a new thing like sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But no, thank you all so much for being here and for being part of this exciting game. Wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm not braining correctly. Hi, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Chamber on Twitter and Twitch and anywhere there's internet. This is my stream. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for TTRPG Study Hall, my cozy collaborative co-working stream where we get shit done. Clap, clap, clap. And Tenzin did an amazing job tonight, maintaining
Most
everything.
definitely.
Just snaps for Tenzin
Thank you.
for being
I
the
was
real
nervous
captain of
wreck.
this ship.
You know, I woke up, I started drinking, and then I had a slice of pizza just like an hour before this. That was my first meal. So I was like, yeah, it's good old anxiety. But I'm so glad with how it turned out, and you all made it easy. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark, Kim, do y'all want to plug yourselves?
Yeah, but after the stream, thank you. That's not fair.
Oh,
You're
I think I just got it.
Calculating.
Yeah, right.
Innuendo understood.
Love it.
I understood that reference.
I love it. I love it. Y'all, thanks so much for having me. I can't wait to finish this up in the next couple of episodes. My name is Mark J. You can find me at More Than Merrier on the Twitter and Venom DMJ on the Hive. It's just been a good time to be here. So thanks.
And Kim.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Kim Grimoire. Kim Grimoire are on all accounts, especially Twitter, though, where you can be updated on my cosplay and TTRPG madness. That is GRIMOIRE.
The pitch drop just there. Oh my god.
Madness.
WORMHOLE. Wormhole.
Wormhole.
Not to be confused with warm hole.
Wormhole.
WARMHOLE.
Alrighty, everyone. Before I close out, man, it is so evident that I haven't streamed from this channel in like 2 months, really, because I forgot my outro. Tenzin, did you plug yourself?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure, I'll do it.
Yes.
I'll do it on camera right now.
Do it
if
on
you
the
want me
camera,
to.
please.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have cams on, and it's just the four of us. Oh my god, Girls from These Worlds is rating right as we're finishing up.
Right as we're finishing up.
Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god, we are finishing up. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate you all so much. We're gonna we're gonna pop us over. Sarah, I love you. I appreciate you. Sphinx Morale, thank you so much for the follow. Here, Tenzin, please plug your. You know what I mean.
Yeah, see, they heard me say I'm gonna plug myself on camera. I was like,
they
yep,
rated
we're
us.
here now. We're all here. Yes, please do. Hi, I'm Tenzin. You'll find me at Tenzin Days. Maybe Twitter. To figure out what I'm part of, just check my feed. I usually yell about everything I'm involved in and have zero thought process regarding anything. So yeah, what else can I say besides thank you for joining and experiencing the Deep Space Revolution.
Yes.
Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
And hopefully next time I will have a computer that actually functions. But until then,
We worked with it. We got this.
I'm so glad I got a job. So now in this, anyway, hi. So I want to thank you all for making it here to today, and I want to tell you how proud I am for you for making it here to today, Monday, January 2nd, 2023. New year. You are wanted, you are loved, you are needed, and tonight you're all of that. But all of the Texcarians love you and want you and need you, and they want you to hear every bit of the argument that they're having. But
Yes.
thank you so much for being here tonight. We are so glad that you can make it in. We are going to raid into, you know what? Let's raid into Neon Lights roleplay. I think, yeah, I know my captions are still going. We're not done yet. We are gonna raid into Neon Lights roleplay. Because they're fabulous and they're amazing. And oh, Neon Lights roleplays raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Well, then. God. Who? Let's see, Lost Caravan then.
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and pop them into there, see what Lost Caravan's up to. But thank you so much for stopping in. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks for part 2 of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. But until then, we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Waving goodbye.
All right, we are